express that and explore that is because of how uh, dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Bruno
if
spaz
you
on
go
this
out and kiss a
motherfucker.
guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
Yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career by
Yes.
seeing fans, and also I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up to can make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go rob.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like the girls. A lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content houses. You're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. And how you doing today, you sexy, tall man? How you doing today, baby?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fine. I love when the show starts as I see a pretty smile and some beautiful cleavage. So there you go. and how have your day been going, your week so far?
Oh my gosh, it's been crazy, but it's a great hump day.
Oh my God. Yeah, the same here, same here. I'm off of work. As you smokers can tell, I'm on location. I'm not at the studio. So yes, even when on vacation, I am working.
There's no such thing as vacation.
I'm always working, people. I'm always working. So we're gonna begin here because it was a post I responded to a while back, and we about to start it here. Men love sex until they meet a woman who likes to fuck 6 times a day. Explain yourself. She'll be back in a second, people. Y'all know what it is.
Called me. Somebody called me. Let me wonder if I can turn my notifications off. I mean hang on a second.
Oh no. See, no, the smokers are used to this. They used to freezing and shit.
They just can't. I told them to leave me alone for like an hour, and they still got a call.
Oh no. See, I'm on my laptop, so it'd be like I'd be in the middle of a show and then like my sister called. I'd be like, oh no, and they already know. You know, when the weed man come, yeah, I'll get the fuck up in the middle of the show. I'll be right back with some music.
Exactly.
Fuck that. Y'all can wait.
Exactly. They understand. They understand.
So we're gonna begin here, like I said, before we talk to my peoples. Now, it was a post I responded to. Didn't realize that you posted it or you had retweeted it. But it says men love sex until they meet a female who likes to fuck 6 times a day. I'm waiting.
What are you waiting on? Fucking 6 times a day?
So you love it 6 times a day, baby?
I mean, if you can work it in, yeah. But I haven't been able to find anybody that can keep up with me. It's like they talk a good game, and then when it's time to get to it, they're not about that. You know, it's like they don't want it as much as they act like they do, you know?
See, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna be professional.
I mean,
no, because see, the one thing is, like, even when I was active, I love a female that could match my energy. Like 6 scenes a day, and we're not talking fetish. No, I had to pop 6 times. You know what I'm saying? And 2, I ain't gonna front. I love a woman that can have sex drive right there. Because one, that it makes it spontaneous, and two, I love when a woman shows me she really wants me. You feel what I'm coming from? It's
Yeah.
like, for you, do you, is that, it's like, especially with that special person, you just fuck the shit out of them all day, right?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be like long. It could be like a quickie, you know?
But what if you don't like quickies?
Well, there's times for long sessions and there's time for quickies, you know? You could you could get more in that way if you do quickies.
No, it just look. The smokers know who I am. I'm a complete freak. I'm like quickie. I'm like shit. He know it would go down after the pop. He's still ready to go.
Hey, that is perfect. See, then you could get two in one session or more.
Yeah, no, because to me it's like the best sex is when it's like the longer it go, the hornier y'all get, and the more intense it gets.
Yeah. I mean, or you could work up to it, like
Yeah.
talking about it and foreplay and, you know.
Do you believe in foreplay before the bedroom?
I mean, it just kind of depends on the person. Sometimes, you know, like I've gone out before with my ex and had a dress on with no panties and was like kind of showing him a little bit of this and that, like under the table and whatnot, you know, so that was sexy. But sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But I don't know. I think um, there's nothing wrong with quickies, you know. You could skip all that foreplay if you're turned on and just start fucking.
But see, the thing about it is, well, now, cause see, if you got that about dude, you can make them bust quick. But what if you a dude that don't bust quick though?
I don't know. That's kind of like a little game I like to play. Like, see how quick I can make you bust. Not every time, but it's fun to do once in a while.
See, smokers, y'all see just at the start of this is gonna be one of them episodes, ain't it? Y'all gonna enjoy her. And I already hear the premium smoker screaming. Is she coming? We'll get to it in a moment. Okay. With that being said, it's time to smoke this over. Welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know how I am, Kavanaugh, the Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star, on location. As you can see, you can find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/porn rap star. You know the sponsors. Let's get to them. First up, eroticismmagazine.com. Next up, blusherotica.com. Also, don't forget about the t-shirt that I am wearing. Pass that apparel. Get you a t-shirt. Also, the best kind of smoke you need, smokekind.com, the king of THCA mailed right to your door. And also, last but not least, she's the queen of porn, but she also got a nice line of CBD, stress, and pain relief products. I'm talking about none of it in Sarah J's. So please go over to sarahjcbd.com and use my wonderful promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order. That's BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order, no matter how big or small it may be. Also, you can find me in the mornings, 5 days out the week, so you can have your wake and bake and your coffee and all that good shit. Maybe even get some head in the morning while you're listening at fullswapradio.com. Also, check me out at sgpradio.com as well as skyhawkafterdarktv.com. Plus, don't forget about the other podcasts, a part of the STO podcast family, where I give you that pro wrestling punditry with some real smoke behind it. I'm talking about none of it in pro wrestling smoke, people. I talk about AEW, WWE, TNA, MLW, New Japan, as well as my favorite all black wrestling promotion right here in North Carolina, Ashe Wrestling. Shouts out to Darius Lockhart. Now, people, she is tall. She is thick. She is sexy. She is tatted up. She is a very nasty freak and can take dick very well.
Who, me?
She take me very well. Yes, and trust me, it's like I can see size. I dare say she might be a size queen. Cause the gleam in her eye with that huge dick in her mouth.
I'm not necessarily, but it just seems to be working out that way lately.
Mhm. And people, she is a sexy, what they call Amazon. And trust
Yeah.
me, she is definitely a brick house. So I'm gonna shut up and let this gorgeous, beautiful, sexy MILF, tall MILF, introduce herself. Tell me who you is, baby.
Well, thank you very much. That was a very great intro. My name is Kelsey Kelso, and you can find me on X at the Kelsey Kelso. And what else do you want to know?
Yeah, so well, one thing I can tell is you're a lady that okay. The fact that I just saw that she's she served for our wonderful country tells me one thing, and I have always found out from talking to a lot of people in the military. Yeah, if you go film with her, you better bring your lunch and your dinner, but it's gonna be a lot of work. You got a lot of energy. You military people, boy, y'all go, y'all freaks.
Because your brain will quit before your body actually does.
Yeah.
Your body can do more than your brain thinks you can. So you just got to trick your brain. Push yourself.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like, because I worked with a girl from the military, and yeah, she don't want to do 16s with in a day. No sweat. No sweat. And two, how much do you realize that there's not a lot of real tall male talents in the business?
I don't know. Is there really not? Is that not a thing?
I mean, from talking to other females, not really. It's like from 5'5". I mean, the average is 5'5" to I think maybe 5'9".
Really?
Yeah. Now you might have some exceptions, like of course Jason Love, he tall as shit, and a couple of them. But yeah, cause I saw you stand beside Roman Major. I said,
And he's kind of tall, actually.
that what I'm saying.
You never know, like, really how tall somebody is until you meet them in person. I've been very surprised. I'm like, oh, I thought you were taller, you know. But it's weird. It's somebody on camera is a little bit different sometimes than when you see him in person. It's like it's not what you expected. But I did meet Lex Steele, and he is tall. He was taller than me. I had heels on, so. But
yeah. Oh no. She's that height and size that you would love to get lost in her.
Legs for days.
like my boy said in Harlem Nights, goddamn, hey, I'm not coming home. So anyway, so for you, what got you into the business? What brought you into the porn business?
Oh man, well, it's a little bit of a story. So, I kind of wanted to do it when I was younger, and I used to be a stripper, and I had some guys try to recruit me when I was in South Florida working at a strip club.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 26 at the time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't commit. Like, I was afraid. I was like, I have kids, I was afraid to commit at that point. And then my ex and we got in the lifestyle, meaning the swinging lifestyle. So I just realized I need to plug my phone in. 1 second. So we got in the lifestyle, and he had made some accounts and started posting some of our content that we had with like other people that we hooked up with, and then I started doing stuff by myself and posting things on my ex, with other people, not just like our swinging adventures, but just started creating some content with some other people, and I don't know, so it just kind of progressed from there. And
And
actually went to AVN's was my first like award show that I went to. That's where I met you actually.
ooh,
Yeah, so that was my first. I'm no longer a virgin.
this is the bow. So,
But it was
but you
good.
went
It
to
was
this
fun.
year's ABN, this past year's ABN.
Yeah, that was my first. Yeah.
And how was your experience with that?
It was a lot going on. I didn't do any recording with anybody because I went out there last minute, and it was just there was so much going on. I feel like you can either schedule. It was my first time in Vegas too, so I wanted to do a little bit of sightseeing, but it seems like you can either do the convention or sightsee, but not like do all three. You can't sightsee and do the convention and record. It's chaos.
Oh
So
no, no, it's hard to even create that balance.
yeah, so I was because it was last minute. I was like, I'm just gonna experience Vegas and the convention, and went to the after party on Saturday. That was fun. That was when I met like Richard Mann and Lex Steele, and yeah, I got to smoke with Brickzilla. That was cool in his room. So I met some really cool people, and everybody was really nice. I was being that I used to be a stripper. Women can be shady and like fuck with you if you're the new person. I mean,
Yeah,
normally
I
once
mean,
they
back
get
off speed because see too. Also, you being tall and sexy, yeah, you stick out. You know what I'm saying? And they know you knew. And trust me,
yeah,
alcohol. I can tell you that
yeah,
now.
yeah. So they would kind of hate on me at first, but then once they got to know me, they were all my friends. But I was kind of expecting that at the convention for people to kind of be like, "Who's this? She's new." But
Mhm.
everybody was like really welcoming and friendly, and I just felt like it was a really positive environment, and it really inspired me to keep on keeping on, keep
Oh
putting in
yeah.
the work, keep doing it.
So how long have you been in it so far? To get it.
Well, I created my X account in 22, I believe.
Okay then.
And I was kind of, off and on, not really posting a whole lot, going through like phases of that where I would be more dedicated to it. But now I'm really trying to be full time with it because I am single and my kids are grown, and
Mhm.
so it's all about me now. So I'm excited I'm actually going to Exotica in April next month. That'll be my first one of those. So I'm excited about that.
So now, when it comes to the filming side of things, like how did you find? We'll get to the swinger in a second, and we'll get to the stripping in a second. But we gonna get to this point. So, how did
I
you
got a lot
find
going on.
the friends, the people that you shot with at first? And then, because I also saw that you shot with Mr. Big Dick, shout out
I
to him.
did.
You know what I'm saying? And when did you started to step up to people that was more experienced in the industry?
You know what? He was my first. The things that I did before that was like not with anybody that was like mainstream or anything, just kind of people doing it as a hobby. I still get that. Friends will hit me up and be like, "Let's shoot some content," and I'm like, "It's it's not like that." I watched your episode with Victoria Peaks. I love her. I have
Yeah.
not got to meet her yet,
Mhm.
but I almost got to meet her at the AVNs, but we'll
Mhm.
catch up at some point. But her and I kind of were helping each other out building, and then she kept going, and I took a little bit of a break. But
Yeah.
I heard her say something to the effect of, people just want to, they think that they can reach out to you and make content because they have a camera or something to
Yeah.
that effect. And it's like, if you are a man and you're trying to get into the industry, unfortunately, you're probably going to have to pay for collabs to get your foot in the door, because that's just
Mhm.
how it is.
See,
There's
the
so
thing
many
about it
there's so
is,
many good ones. What's up?
No, see, the thing about it is, how can I put this? If he don't pay for collabs, he needs to have a track record. And what I mean by that is, even with the girls that I stepped to, you saw content. It may not be girls that they knew, but they saw, wait a second, okay. You can tell if it's more than a phone.
Yeah.
You can tell by the lighting. You can tell by the way that it's shot the whole nine.
Yeah.
You know, period. And that's the first presentation because I'm here to tell dudes all the time. You have to impress, just like you got to impress a woman outside of porn, you have to impress them even more because it's a business. Because they're thinking about their brand.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's important, you know. It's about their track record, but also you have to be like kind of doing something for each other, you know. I'm going to collab with you because you have this many followers or you have worked with this person or whatever the reasoning is.
Mm-hmm.
And then they may be like, well, you don't have as many followers as me, but you're sexy as fuck, you know, and I want that in my videos. I need a thick, tatted up MILF, you know, or whatever.
Yeah. But see,
So.
it's the point that because one, you are a taller woman, and I'm gonna say this again. I said it a million times in 5 years. Who you fuck matters.
Mm-hmm.
Aesthetics, because it won't look like if a dude is too small fucking you.
I mean, there probably is an audience that would like that, but I feel what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but see, even to the point that it's just hate to say girls have certain looks. Some girls have a look that you want to see them get dog walk when they get fucked. Some girls have a look you want to see them make love to. Some girls, they have a look that it don't look right unless he's tatted up in muscles. Some girls have a look that it doesn't matter what, just as long as he got a big dick. So for you, where do you fall?
I don't know. I feel like that would be a question for those that have watched me, but I definitely have seen or met some other content creators, porn stars that I think that we could make some hot fucking content. So just based on what I've seen from them and what I know from me, and I don't know. I've had pretty much only Black men want to collab with me, which I mean, I'm not mad at that. You know, I mean, I know what my assets are, and I'm gonna go with that. But I would like to do some more collabs with women. I just recently did a collab with Mercedes Michaels. Do you know who she is?
Mm-hmm.
Mercedes Michaels. I just did a collab with her, and that was really fun. That was my first professional, like, female, you know, girl on girl. But I would like to see, you know, just a variety of other content creators that want to work with me. But I haven't really had that yet. But I'm really nice. Like, I don't know if women are intimidated by me or afraid of me or whatever, but I'm just like a normal person, you know. I get that a lot. People are intimidated.
You might have been doing it for a minute, but you're new to the scene. You get what I'm saying? So it's being watched. Don't think you're not. The fact that you shot with Mercedes Michaels.
That was fun. We actually did 3 videos.
He's one of the guys that's coming up. Ooh, who is this tall, beautiful thing in the red? Right. You know what I'm saying? I tell females, no, if you shoot with certain people, it make them look at you. If you have a certain look, they start looking at you. They just want to see what your movements are. They see you work with more established, it's going to attract more established. Law of attraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And two, it's going to attract the major companies because they're seeing you work with the people that they're booking. You know, they know the reputation of the guys and gals. So they know some guys, they particular about what they're going to shoot with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's an eye opener when you shoot with them. So,
Yeah.
So speaking about shooting, how often do you film for your content to keep up with updates and all that good stuff?
I as far as like professional or just kind of like things that I do solo here and there to just keep
Okay, we begin with the
social
professional
media.
side of things. Like
Professional? Well, I haven't done a whole lot because like I said, AVNs was my first like event that I went to, and I did a lot of networking, and that's kind of what I went out there for. Was networking. And so I did make a lot of connections. Some of them are like in the works. We need to kind of get our schedules together. I don't really know. I'm in Kansas City, and I don't really know a lot of content creators here. I have met a couple. I met one on the flight home, and Mercedes Michael, she introduced me to several guys here in the area. So I have what's that?
So, oh shit, she might have found some people to work with.
Do you know Vince May?
Name sound familiar.
His Gilf, his Pog Gilf is real popular. He has a Pog Gilf that he does a lot of. Yeah, so he's not far away, so I'm gonna work with him and got a couple others. But yeah, so I'm still kind of networking. I might run up to
So majority of first
Stephanie Love.
Majority of things that you have were with people that you swung with, personal people that you fucked, plus of course you did your solo stuff. So one, how frequently you do your solo content, and how frequently did you shoot with other people before Mr. D, Big D? We'll get to him in a second.
Yeah, so before that, it was just when I was with my ex, like it was just kind of, it wasn't really planned out stuff. It would just be like, hey, everybody's good, let's record this or whatever. And that stuff definitely looks like amateur porn. So that was just kind of wasn't really scheduled. It would just kind of happen, whenever. But I'm trying to get into shooting on a more regular basis, but it appears that I'm going to have to do some traveling to do that because, it's the Midwest. There's people here, but the good thing about it is I can pretty much get anywhere because I'm in the middle of the country. So it's not that big of a deal for me to travel. So I'm going to start doing that and try to line some things up now that I'm able to dedicate more time to this. So like I said, it hasn't been as much as I want to, but I'm just kind of like building up steam right now still. So if you want to work with me, let me know.
How often do you record your solo content? And did you realize how hard it is to film solo content?
Yeah, it is kind of hard to do solo content. I have to be in a mood to do it because a lot of the energy is like you get it from another person, you build off of each other, and that's what makes a great video. But like when you're by yourself, you're the only one there entertaining, so you gotta make it up as you go along, and that's usually how it works. But I have so many things that I have never posted. It is insane. I just need to give somebody my phone and be like, here, go through this and post whatever.
So now you found out too, huh?
What's that?
The admin work is a motherfucking important, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I'm good at the one part, and then the other part is like, that's why I have so much. I feel like I can make it faster than I can edit it and post it, So I would have a lot more up. What's that?
Say it was a podcast, and trust me.
Yeah, like I said, I had that. Oh yeah, like I said, I had that podcast I told you about. It was a lifestyle podcast, and That was a lot of work. At first we were doing, 2 to 3 times a week. So trust me, I know that part it's fun recording it, but the editing and posting and all that is just like, that's where the work comes in. The dedication. You got to be dedicated.
Oh, for sure. So now we got to get to these fun questions because, you know what I'm saying, she just really dipping her toe in the industry. So let's go there. Do we enjoy, have done, look to do anal?
Do I love it or enjoy it, you said?
No, I said, have you done anal? Do you do anal? And if you do anal, do you love or enjoy it and so forth?
I have done it. I will do it. I do enjoy it. I have actually one that I did with Mr. Big D, but it has not been posted yet. I just talked to him a couple of days ago about that. He said he was going to edit it and get it to me because that was a feat. So I need to share that with everybody. I feel like that was impressive.
I'm about to name this all. She's a tall, white, tatted, so she can go mainstream or alternative. Big booty, Paul, that's an Amazon that takes anal. I don't know too many tall Amazons that do anal.
Really?
She about to goddamn kill it. And she about to come out. You're gonna have a lot of companies in town that calling your ass.
Oh wait, hang on.
Look at that. Premium smokers, y'all getting a preview. We're gonna get her in the premium smoke room, trust me. Y'all just getting a preview. Just relax. I know.
I was gonna get all dressed up and put makeup on and stuff, but this is me.
Oh, no.
This is me. I mean, I can.
Damn, you went out.
I know. I was like, where'd you go? It went black.
Yeah, you went out. See,
I don't know what the last
she's so hot. She done messed up the app. You mad to go back out and come back in, mama?
Can you see me? You can't see me?
Nope.
I can see you.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see something. No, that's why I said you mad to go back out and come back in so I can see you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just go out and come back in.
What is the deal?
Yeah. Now what you do is just completely shut down and go completely out. And then hit the link and then come back. Yeah,
you
good.
See me or not?
I'll shut up.
Okay.
See?
So what we're talking about now? Smoking. The app is smoking because I'm hot.
And I said because she's an Amazon that does anal, that is money. Because you don't see too many.
I'm pretty amicable. I'm easy to work with.
Mm-hmm. So, and do you get off on anal? Do you have orgasm? All that good stuff?
If you're doing it right, twice I have squirted from anal without anybody even touching my pussy.
And you squirt?
Yeah. But I'm a real person, though. You're what?
I'm telling my fans I'm putting home a list for, if I ever decide to come out of retirement, of those that I shoot with.
What is the deal? You went out again. I can't hear you.
Now, I don't know why you get going in and out. It's just I figure you might pop back in. If not, you may have to just go out the app and come back in and reset it. So, but
can you hear me?
No. Yeah, but I can hear you loud and clear. We just can't see you.
Hang on 1 second.
You can't hear me?
1 second.
Y'all used to this, ain't you, smokers? Oh, I forgot. To put that QR code that you know where you need to go to the place where the conversation gets saucier, The titties pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. Talking about the Premium Smoke Room. Please hit the QR code to go ahead and subscribe for the first month. $6.25. And she's back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I don't know why I can't hear you. I went out and I came back in.
Wait
I
a
can't
second.
hear you.
I know. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear
We
me?
just having technical difficulties. Can you hear me now?
I don't know. I can't hear you.
Can't hear me. Oh my God. All right, hold on. I may need to go out for a minute. So, as y'all enjoying, just stick around and we get this right. It might be the internet coming in a whole new spot. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me?
Woo! Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. It's probably because I'm in a whole new spot and this internet is a little different. So I know y'all enjoyed us going back and forth, the little, musical chairs. Part of being the party, I don't cut shit out. Just, you know how we do.
Just go with it.
But yeah, so but no, like I said, yeah, she squirts too. That's the other part of it. She just checks off so many boxes I had to put on the list. Just saying. So are we looking to or have done any of the doubles? Double anal, double vaginal, double penetration.
I have done DP, not on camera yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never done DVP or DAP.
In the interest of you trying that in the future as your career grow and you get more freakier in age.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'm down.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm seeing you probably in a year and a half being airtight.
Okay, a year and a half. Why not tomorrow? Let's go. Let's do
Oh
it.
my God. See, I like you. See, you were them like, yo, fuck what? We doing what? Let's try it. Let's go.
I'm down. I'm really easygoing.
See, I told you about the military people. I told you about them. If you ever work with one, trust me, bro, you better go ahead. Y'all see why women be falling in love with Lexus Steel. Goddamn, the stamina's for real. The stamina's for real. Oh my God. So now, have you done or looking to do a gangbang?
I would love to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's set it up.
Okay. And what would be your dream number?
I mean, whatever. I'm down for whatever. Like until my vagina starts to hurt. I don't know. Just it's hard to get a gangbang together, though. That's like.
Well, I mean, it depends on the. Yeah, it is hard as fuck. But like I said, like if you happen to be content house, I'm pretty sure if you did a content house, and you say you want to do a gangbang, I don't think there's one male talent in the house that would say no. You understand me?
Audio seems like fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know why my audio sounds so gritty. Hearing it through your stuff. We're going to get this right, ladies and gentlemen, one way or the other. I need to see one of y'all posted. It was like, yeah, the audio sucked. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
This is so crazy.
Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my God. Okay. I had to reset everything. Yeah. I think it's the internet for me. That's what it is.
Does the audio sound messed up on your end?
Yours sounds straight, but I can hear me where I sound like on your side.
It sounds like fucked up.
Yeah.
It sounds like staticky almost on your end.
Let's see. It's okay. This we gonna do. Um,
I think it's better.
can you hear me?
I think it's fixed. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, we
Okay.
gonna go
So
ahead and just continue this out.
we're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make it work, people. Trust me, she will be back. So,
We'll go in the distance.
And then of course,
Content house.
yeah, with the content, yeah, because like if you do a content house, you could probably get the game, yeah.
Yeah, that probably would be the easiest setup because it's crazy. Like I did actually do a gangbang kinda. It was like a glory hole gangbang, but it was just lifestyle. It was before, like I didn't record it or anything, but there was 7 guys. That was fun.
That's not bad though. I ain't gonna front you took down 7.
Yeah,
And
well, and see, like it was the kind where you like lay on the table and like just your lower half is out, so like your ass and your pussy are sticking out, and you can't see who's fucking you. But yeah, my ex set that up for me.
oh, that,
It
you
was
should get
pretty
first to a game back then. And for you, what gets you off with it? What turns you on about it?
about doing a gangbang.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just like to make men come.
It was just that simple and easy. She didn't even give us a long explanation.
It's really that easy.
It's just that simple. Oh my God. So
Are you blushing?
So what?
I said, are you blushing?
Yeah, I'm blushing because I like females who think like that.
I believe it. I'm kind of like a dude with boobs and an ass and a pussy.
That is very sexy.
Like I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just easy to get along with. I'm go with the flow kind of person, and I just like to make people happy.
Yeah, because like even with filming it, especially on set, you want chemistry is important.
For sure.
Like, the more cool we are, the better the scene's gonna be. Whether it's we're attracted to each other, there's lust there, or damn, you just so cool. It's gonna be a pleasure fucking you because you just so goddamn cool. You know.
And you can kind of pick that up when you meet somebody. You can kind of, even without getting to know them super well, you could just like your energy. You can just pick up that energy off of somebody sometimes, and you're just like, I know, we'll make great content.
So with Mr. Big D, let's unpack that because that was one of your first big time boy girl porn shoots.
Yes.
Tell me, you know what I'm saying? 1, how did y'all hook up? 2, what some things he did to make you feel comfortable on set? How was it shooting? Because I know there was an adjustment to this because it just ain't I'm fucking my homeboy, I'm fucking my boyfriend. No.
Yeah.
This is a official porn shoot. Please go to her page and check it out.
I
Trust
think
me.
it's sexy.
Got down. She got down in that scene. But go ahead.
Okay, so first question. Sorry, I have ADHD, so that was a lot of questions in
How
a
did
row.
y'all hook up?
Okay, so he was traveling and he was coming to the Midwest before he was going to go to AVNs, and so one of his stops was to come hang out with me so we could shoot some content. So actually, somehow we became Facebook friend. I think he sent me a Facebook friend request on my regular Facebook, not my. I only have social media on X for my content stuff, but so he sent me a friend request, and I was like, I don't want to friend this dude that's in Florida. What is it? Like, why do I want to be friends with some dude in Florida? What are the chances I'm ever going to meet this guy, right? You know?
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw that he was lifting weights, and I'm like, okay, well, like I used to do powerlifting, when I was younger, and I'm like, maybe it'd be cool to follow him. So I accepted his friend request, and then I saw him doing like posing with his dick, like just all the way the fuck out there. And I was like, I messaged him and I was like, oh my God. And he's like, what? I'm like, do you do porn? And he was like, yes. I was like, okay, because I was gonna say if you didn't, that's a waste of talent right there. So we just got to talking, and he apparently thought I was funny, and he said, you're gonna laugh me right out my pants. And I was like, I don't think it's gonna be too hard, but I like to give people shit like that. I like to laugh and joke and give people a hard time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, what does the D stand for in your name? Like, this dick is so big it's gonna cause you to be disabled, So I just went back and forth with him for a little bit, and then he was like, well, I'm gonna stop and see you. We're gonna create some content. So he came up here, and I was like, he's just like a normal person. People are different on camera, and then in person, people are a lot more like just real, and they seem easier to talk to. We're more open about a lot of things. There's not a lot of things that offend us, so I think it's easier to like talk to people in the industry. So we got along, and I was really worried about if his dick was gonna fit in my pussy. But we made it work, and he got me good a couple times where I was like, oh, but he was good at picking up my body language where
he know how to read the room, like, oh, I'm doing a little too much, let me dial it
right.
back.
Yeah. You can't just like go at it. You gotta like warm it up a little bit, Once you warm it up, then you can go at it. But like it's different for every woman. Like for one woman, it might take 5 minutes. For one woman, it might take 20, So, but he was like really good at reading my body language, and, just that communication where you don't have to say anything. You just pick up on, I don't know. I felt like him and I were really good in that respect. We just kind of picked up on each other's body language, and we were able to like make it work. But I will say that even though the sex was really good on film, it was way better when we weren't recording. So I don't know what that is, but I feel maybe like you're not as relaxed when you feel like there's someone watching you, or there's a camera recording,
But the reason why, because I love talking to people that's kind of new to this, because I know I'm gonna be bringing that sexy ass back, but we'll get to in a minute. I love how when you talk to them about the same thing, it's like totally different, right? So we're gonna start here. The reason why, because when you're filming for the camera, not as much as pleasure. If me and you fucking off camera, I'm fucking you for pleasure, me busting nut, you busting nut.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about angling you. I'm not thinking about opening you up.
Right.
I'm not thinking about is also I'm timing when I need to and want to come.
Right. Yeah. It's
And
still work. It's fun, but it's still work.
yeah,
You're still having to be conscious about what you're doing.
yeah. And
So
that's the one thing about it because for you, how much it was the adjustment from what you were doing before to when you shot with him and even with Mercedes Michaels? I know it was an adjustment.
yeah, I mean it's just like having more than one camera angle is something that you don't think about. Lighting, obviously. Although I do like the stuff that looks like amateur porn because it looks like it's real, like it's real life. It's like you're getting a peek into someone's actual sex life. It's not like scripted. It's real life, you know. So I do feel like that is still sexy to post some of that like homemade looking porn. But um, it's when you work with somebody who is more seasoned than you are, they just you can't fake that. It comes off differently. Like you can definitely tell when someone is experienced with, you know, filming content, editing content, and that kind of thing. And it's just I don't know. It's right off the bat. It just seems more professional. So I
You
don't
can't
think
tell me that
that
when you got home, you sat there and said, "I just took this big ass dick."
actually it
I'm
happened.
that, I'm that shit.
It actually happened in my apartment. But yeah,
Well,
I was like,
after that shoot, I know you was like, "I handled him. I handled him. I handled him."
I made him come pretty hard just a couple times.
You can't tell me that he tapped the ego a little bit. You know, you can't tell you went to the bathroom was like, "Yeah, I'm that bitch. Yeah, I'm that bitch. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm that
I
bitch."
might think that a time or two, but I'm really humble. I am really humble. I still always think like I can do better, like, you know. So I'm always trying to think about ways that I can be better but stay humble, you know.
Yeah, I totally understand. So now that, like I said, you got Exotica coming up, do you have any shoots lined up for Exotica?
I don't have anything scheduled. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life to where I've talked to people, but I haven't like got nailed down dates yet.
Okay.
I just need to talk with them and start getting some things scheduled. But I'm trying not to do too much because I do want to experience Exotica since it's my first time. So I'll probably do. I don't know. I really don't even know how many days I'm going to be there, honestly, as of yet. I might stay a couple extra days after the event. So I would like to maybe do, I don't know, 5 on there. That would be, I think that would be good. It would be like easy to balance that and still get to experience the convention, network, meet people.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
you know, I think it's good to, you know, meet somebody in person. And, you know, like we talked about earlier, a lot of times you can pick that up like, okay, I know that this person would be a good person to work with. I know we would make a good film. And then there's other people where you're like, nope, now that I met that person in person, I'm not interested. I don't think it's going to work. Like something about them is like they're too cocky or they're, you know, just an asshole or whatever. That ain't going to work. I don't care what you look like. You could be fucking perfect. And sorry, I do say fuck a lot, but you could be perfect, but your attitude sucks or you're cocky or arrogant or you just treat people like shit and I'm not interested. Like I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
because
I don't give a fuck how many followers you have or what you look like. If you're an asshole,
I'm sorry, it's like it's more to chemistry than the sex. So people can understand that. Because I don't think we ever
yeah,
had a conversation. It's how me and her interact.
yeah,
Like for example, I can have chemistry with a female and I don't even touch her, rub on her ass, and none of that shit. Now, have I been in positions where girls looked at me like, "Well, daddy, you don't like me because you ain't actually touched my ass"? I'm like, "Oh, my bad. I was trying to be professional, but if you want me to touch your ass, by all means, thank you for giving me permission."
Yeah.
That's the key.
I definitely am not one to make the first move. I just I
But
don't
you
know. That's
kind
I
of
think
feel it though. If you want to be honest, you kind of feel it. It ain't you get what I'm saying? You kind of feel it to a certain extent.
yeah, I can see somebody and look over and be like, I see you looking at me, looking at you, looking at me. You know, you can kind of pick that vibe off of some people, but other people try and play it cool or act like they're not interested, and I'm not gonna pick up on that. I'm gonna like you got to be direct. you know.
Damn,
So
you
the
sound about
people,
like me.
what's
I said,
that?
oh, you sound about like me. I told somebody, I said, for me to even realize that you like me, you got to literally put on flashes like, hey, excuse me,
Right.
grab my dick. You know I want to fuck you. Oh, you do? For real?
Yeah, like, but so and be direct about it. Like, if you're interested, say you're
Yeah.
interested. And if you're not interested, say you're not. Like, don't waste somebody's time and say, "Oh yeah, I'll collab with you," and then you're following up with them, and it just never comes through. Just say you're not interested. You don't have to. You don't have to fuck everyone you meet. And for
That's
one
all.
reason or another, it's not your image. What's that?
No, it's just as much as when it comes to male talents or anybody that we have to take a no and know how to handle that no, is also knowing how to say no.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Period. That's the other part of it.
And
Because
I
go
had
ahead.
that conversation with Mr. Big D too, because you know, from what he told me, every woman that meets a male content creator or porn star, they think that you want to fuck them, and he's like, it's not always like that. I don't want to fuck every woman that I meet, you
So
know,
true.
and I don't want to. I definitely don't want to fuck every guy I meet. Like I said, especially if they're an asshole, like. That's the quickest way to get my vagina to dry up is be a dickhead,
Nah,
That's not attractive.
here's what people miss. And I said that this has always been my mentality when I came on to when it came to a shoot. The only reason why she's fucking me is because we're filming. I did not meet her at the bar. I didn't mac her at the grocery store. I didn't meet her at the swingers club. We talked online and the conversation centered around us filming a porn scene. Even if we happen to fuck off camera, that doesn't mean that we gonna be dating. She's gonna be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people are married in this shit, people, and the husband filming it.
Yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's work, and there's such
Yeah.
thing as workplace flirt.
And in our industry, it's okay. You can do that. It's part of it.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I do want you to want me. Gonna make the scene better.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that is something that Mr. Big D and I have is like that chemistry. And like I said, I usually can pick up on that when I meet somebody. Like, okay, I know we're gonna make a great film together.
Oh yeah, because it's like, but to me, it's because that's the beauty of the content trade versus a pay gig, which you might find out down the line. Um, is that we have a choice of who we film with. So yeah, that scene probably gonna be a little bit stronger than that of a pay gig where you may not have a clue who you filming with that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's different level to this business, and I got a feeling you're gonna definitely see some of the highest levels, lady.
Well, thank you.
And I really do
I
like your
just,
style.
you what now?
I really do like your style and your tats.
Well, thank you. I feel like I can do good in this industry too. I don't know. I've kind of always felt that way. Like I have something to offer.
Mm-hmm.
And I do enjoy it. It is still work, but I do enjoy it. I do like meeting people and traveling, and fucking is fun. So I don't know. Might as well get paid for it.
Yeah, So, people, I didn't hear this gorgeous. No, go ahead. What you about to say, baby? I'm sorry.
The line in the song, sex is so good I shouldn't have to fuck for free.
Yeah. Well,
So why not get paid for it?
and with that being said, people, I know what y'all thinking. Same thing I'm thinking. I got to ask her the $1 million question. The $1 million question is, Miss Kelsey, can we call you a smoke buddy?
Yes.
Say no more, people. Now I know y'all know that we couldn't see her for some of this show. Don't worry, because she's gonna be back on the Smokers Lounge, and we're gonna bring her to see that QR. You see that QR code? I can't even get my words right. That QR code. Well, hopefully, thankfully, and we're gonna work on getting her to the place where the conversation gets saucier. The titties pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about none other than the Premium Smoke Room, only on Loyal Fans, people. I'm talking about 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy, plus special episodes such as Project Content House, as well as the VIP Smoke Room, which I even opened up live on X. And also, do not forget my Triple X store, where you can see my work as I give ladies their work, because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country. And you can see all this and enjoy all this all for the first month, $6.25. After that first month, it goes up to $25. But trust me, after the first month, you're gonna be willing to pay that $25 because you ain't gonna want to leave. Trust me on that. Plus, did you know I also got a subscription side on Spotify as well? Yeah, with 2 wonderful podcasts, such as Had to Smoke on it, where I talk my shit about certain topics that I think I need to talk my shit about. And the other one is where the guys come, the podcast that really shows love to the fellas. I'm talking about Savage Smoke. As I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers, we give you that real smoke about the industry from a male perspective. So wherever you need some premium smoke, Had the Smoke on, you trying to roll up some of that Savage Smoke, please just subscribe to the smoke. So, Miss Kelsey, can you tell them where they can subscribe to you and spend some money on your sexy tall ass?
Well, if you go to, like I said earlier, my X account, it's at the Kelsey Kelso. And if you go on there, there is a link. It's kind of like a link tree, but it's called Popple. If you click on that, it'll give you all my links. ManyVids, Sex Panther, my Cash App, all that.
Oh my goodness. So people, like I said, she will be back. So before she go, and before y'all go, what did y'all smoke over tonight? What did you learn? Because I always try to teach you something. And what you learn is, just like I show you the legends, the Hall of Famers, show you the people that just coming into business. Y'all always wondered, what makes a person decide to do this? You got your answer. Because they want to do it. There's people who was in high school, even talking to some people in middle school, that when the teacher asked them what they wanted to do, they said they wanted to be a porn star. No different than someone said they wanted to be a pro wrestler. No different than someone wanted to be an astronaut. This is a legal, goddamn it, profession, people. Keyword legal. We're not doing anything to hurt anybody. We're not killing anybody. We're not destroying anybody. All we're doing is entertaining the masses. All we're doing is fucking in front of the camera to entertain the masses. But what you got to understand is what we have to go through to give you this entertainment. The testing, finding time to work with, the money that must be spent, how to get into this business, whether you're a woman or whether you're a man. Once again, that word pops up, doesn't it? Business. Just because we're fucking on camera doesn't make it any less of a business than y'all motherfuckers getting on stage and singing and doing music or acting in Hollywood.
It's a form of art.
Basically. Because see, the thing about it is, it's a craft. It's a psychology to it. It's a philosophy to it. It's a method to the madness. But the problem is that when the content creator era came in and everybody wanted to be an OnlyFans model, well, the psychology and the method to the madness got lost because now things that we had to think out and do, such as outdoor public scenes, y'all actually thought we was literally doing outdoor and public scenes.
Yeah.
See? So the point I'm trying to make is that sometimes you can't be done. Actually, this is what I'm getting at. You can't be dumb coming into this business. You can't be dumb to run the business, but that's a conversation for another day. You can't be dumb coming into the business. Why? Because if you're dumb coming into the business, you're going to skip steps. And if you skip steps, you know what happens when you skip a step? You fall forward and bust your fucking teeth. So why I'm saying this is that to come into this business, you have to first think about the fact this is a business. Don't treat it as anything short term. Treat it as long term. 2, and more importantly, it should have been number 1 to me, why the fuck you ashamed of what the fuck you got to do to feed your goddamn family? Because if you're ashamed of doing this, you're not going to succeed. You're not going to last long. You're not going to go far. And you're not going to make much money. See? That's why you think, why the way you think they want these older women now? They want the milfs and the kids. You want to know why? Because we have developed something that y'all young people don't have. I don't give a fuck, Gene.
I was about to say that earlier in the beginning when you asked me like how I got into it. Like, I just don't give a fuck anymore. I don't give a fuck what people think. Like my ex just tried to bust me out in front of my mom and like, your daughter's a sex worker, and she's like, so are you. I've seen your videos. Like, what the fuck? I was like, I wanted to high five my mom. Like, that was like he thought he was gonna like slut shame me, and my mom was like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
And I don't give a fuck either. You either take me for who I am or you don't. You know, I don't. It doesn't bother me if you don't want to be in my life, then it ain't gonna bother me any. If you were meant to be here, you'd be here. If not, then life's too short to deal with all that shit. You know, just when you don't give a fuck anymore what people think about you, it's a lot more peaceful. It's a lot happier, a lot less stressful.
See, I like it when I do this segment and the lady ends it for me. See, there you go. So with that being said, you know how we end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over. Say goodbye to him, Kelsey.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. I'll be back. We have more to talk about.
Oh, for sure. And y'all might see some titties. We out. Yeah.